Welcome back to the Movement Network with Bart, and today we will be talking about a fighter that should be in your top three. Now, if you don't think that he should be in your top three, he should definitely be in your top five pound-for-pound fighters of the moment right now, which is Errol Spence Jr., the truth. Now, there's rumors that Errol Spence will be fighting. Well, not rumors. It's kind of already set in concrete. What we're waiting for is the final announcement and the day. It's definitely a pay-per-view fight. It's going to happen in pay-per-view on PVC pay-per-view. So Errol Spence will be taking on Danny Swift Garcia. Now, this is an interesting fight. And it's a fight that should have taken place, I believe, at the beginning of the year. But because of what happened to Errol Spence, the car accident happened in October, which we all seen the video. First of all, props to the Most High for Errol Spence still being with us, because that was just horrific. That was something else. I'm happy to see the guy still walking, being a father, and just proud of the guy. The fact that he made it out there alive and he's still willing to go out there and trade with the best. Now, last time we saw Earl, it was in 2019 versus Sean Porter. Now, I don't care who you are. If you're fighting Sean Porter, you in for a fight. Sean Porter is a dog. He does not care who and what you are. Sean Porter comes to fight, does not care. Now, that fight with Sean Porter, I personally think Errol Spence made it harder for himself by just trading with Sean Porter. He could have just boxed the living hell out of him, but he decided to go out there and give us a good show, which it was a very entertaining fight. For me, it was one of the fight of the year for 2019. And now before that, he fought Mikey Garcia. Now, a lot of people complain at the simple fact that he did not knock out the smaller guy stepping up in weight. But Mikey Garcia is just one of those Mexican fighters that just got a granite chin. You're not going to knock out Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia, unbreakable. Now, there's rumors that Mikey Garcia will be fighting Manny Pacquiao, which I'm interested to see what's going to happen with that fight. But if you ask me, this is a little, off hinge here, but Pac-Man has been running from Errol Spence for a little while now. We all know that, and if you didn't know, now you know. And Errol Spence, 26 fights, 21 KO, 0 losses, of course, an Olympian, hell of a good fighter, versus Danny Swift Garcia, 36 fights, 21 KOs. His only loss is versus 2018. He lost against Sean Porter. And before that, Keith one-time Thurman, which there seems to be a lot of hatred lately versus Keith Thurman after what happened with him and Pac-Man. You know what? Keith Thurman's still one of my favorite fighters. The guy got heart. Still love Keith Thurman. Matt love to him. And, can't wait to see him back in the ring. Anyway, getting back to Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia fought Ivan Ratcash, which is a guy that, if you didn't know, not Adrian Broner, but Tank Davis just beat the living breaks out of him. Ratcash is not a fighter for me. He's a C-level fighter. He is a fighter. I respect every boxer that climbs into the ring, the square circle. I respect them 100%. But Ratcash, we all knew what was going to happen. Before that, Danny Garcia fought Adrian Granados, which he stopped him. Entertaining fight. Again, we knew what was going to happen in that fight. We knew that if Danny Garcia caught Granados flush with one of those crazy left hook that he caught Amir Khan with, Granados was going to go down. Now, Sean Porter versus Danny Garcia was a good fight, entertaining fight. Great fight. It wasn't as good as his 2019 fight versus Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman, the first 3 or 4 rounds came to fight. Keith Thurman took the fight to Danny Garcia, which is Danny Garcia's first loss. It's a great fight. So where do I stand when it comes to Errol Spence and Danny Garcia? Well, Errol is the bigger fighter. Big weight, natural 147 pounder. We all know Danny Garcia came up to the weight, But Danny Garcia has grown into the weight now. I don't know if you guys seen his pictures, but the little Tony Montana collection he has, which are, you know, pretty cool clothes. I'm going to admit it, pretty cool clothes. Anyway, Errol Spence is bigger, I would say faster, stronger, more power. Now, what concerns me is durability. I don't know how durable the Truth will be after what happened to him in October, you know, car accident. So I don't know how durable he will be. We don't. So the great mystery here is what's going to happen to Errol once he gets hit flush. Is he going to be the same fighter? We all know that he had they reconstructed his teeth because he lost a couple of teeth. He had some kind of, you know, we all know he went through a lot, but we're interested in seeing what's going to happen with Errol Spence. Now, prediction. Now, here's my prediction, right? I do this all in all my videos. I save it for the end. And I am going to give this fight to Errol Spence Jr., the Truth. And I do think he will stop Danny Garcia. Errol just got that crazy body shot, man. If he comes into fight, if he's half the fighter he used to be before the accident, he will stop Danny Garcia. I saw Danny Garcia we all did get rocked. I mean, he was hurt versus Keith Thurman in the first and second round. So if Errol comes in, hitting the body, good combination, putting the pressure, I think ultimately he will break down Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia only has two options here. One is getting KO, and then the second one is going the distance, but he's still going to lose. I don't see a way how Danny Garcia could take this fight, a victory in this fight at all, but I want to hear from you guys. First of all, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching the video. If there's a video you guys want me to do out there, please let me know. I'll do the video. I'm trying to do a lot of great stuff for this channel. I'm trying to go live and get better equipment and move on from there. So anyway, prediction, as I said, Errol Spence, the Truth, will stop Danny Garcia before the 11th round. Or if it goes the distance, Errol's just going to take it. I don't see a way again how Danny Garcia could win this fight. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys in the next one. And don't forget to subscribe.